the consistency thing, and your girl has been consistent. What's good, YouTube? So, like, I have been really focusing on myself and some things that I need to fix about myself. And what I have gotten rid of is smoking weed. It's been a hindrance to my life. I'm not even gonna stunt you. It's been such. Let me move, because I'm in my daughter's car, y'all. I drove her to work today, and she's gonna use her car. But it's been such a hindrance in my life. As far as, you know, me being lazy and me not being productive as far as comedy. Sometimes I don't go to open mic, so I have gotten rid of it. And we're gonna do this one day at a time, because sometimes we be thinking far off in the future, like, let's quit this thing altogether. Nope, I'm gonna do it one day at a time, because I can't account for tomorrow. I may mess up tomorrow. But anywho, that's not why I have y'all on the live. I have y'all here because I really want to talk about fake friends, right? Because during this transition, there's so many people that I have gotten rid of out of my life. I've had watchers in my life just to see my progression, to see if I'm gonna make it. I've had messy people pretend to be my friend and the whole time hate me. Listen, I have never been able to be around somebody that I hate. But fake people do it so well, like, you know, just to have inside details of what's going on in your life so they could destroy. So, like, long story short, I'm going to tell you, it's story time. Y'all want to do a story time? Everybody seem to love my story time. So, it's story time. So, I had this friend named Onika. Her name is Onika Florence, right? And yes, I'm gonna talk about her. Onika Florence. She's supposed to be a chef. I don't even think that she's licensed or whatever. But a lot of stuff that she had going on in her life that made her miserable, like, she would try to push it on other people. So she pretended to be my friend. I really didn't know her that well. We kind of made friends because a while back, I had dealt with her child's father. I didn't know that was her child's father. Hell, I didn't know her. And because of that, I felt like she kind of held a grudge because of that. Because, like, I messed with him or whatever and drove her car. I didn't know that was your car. I didn't know that was your dude. But anyway, I thought that she didn't think nothing of it. And like a fool, I let her in my life. And I would tell her my business and things that's going on. And the whole time, she just storing stuff up. Because I'm thinking this is my friend. And I can vent to her and I could talk to her about some things. Well, anyway, it got to the point where I'm a comedian. And one thing about my job, and one thing that I do, I'm very truthful. If it hurts, it hurts. But I tell people the truth. I get on lives and I vent. I don't want to say I vent. I tell the truth. I tell hurtful truths that people don't want to hear. And in one of those truths, I exposed a city councilman. He's not, matter of fact, I take that back. He's not even a city councilman. He lost the election right here in the state that I live in Virginia, which I'm about to move. But I did a comedic video about him because he said some nasty things about me. So I did my thing in comedy fashion and I ate him up. I'm not gonna lie to you, I ate him up in the video. And this is supposed to be my friend. Like, I'm not even talking about, like, friend, like, hey girl, I call her my sister. You know what I mean? I went through some trying things in my life, and, like, I really vented to her, and I really believed that this girl was my sister. And the whole time, like, I believe is my firm belief that she hated me the whole time. Because when the situation happened and I made my video joking the dude, his wife came to my house. And mind you, she don't know his wife like that, so she claimed. Came to my house and that night threatening to fight me. Come outside, posted it all on Facebook, whole bunch of drama. So I didn't come outside because I actually took a restraining order out on her because I'm too pretty to fight. I took a restraining order out on her, and the next morning, Onika called me and was like, well, what's going on? You got so much drama and stuff going on. What happened? You know, a watcher trying to figure out what happened. So I'm explaining to her what happened as I'm walking to my mailbox. By this time, I'm pissed off at the young lady. Now I'm ready to look if you bug, right? It's like early in the morning. Early bird catches the worm. I want to catch that early, you know, out the way, get that out the way so I can start my day. But she never came outside, and the whole time I'm on FaceTime with Onique. And while I'm on FaceTime, I don't know, Onique decides to screen record because she thinks a fight is about to ensue. So she screens record without my permission, right? So while she's screen recording, the young lady never comes outside. What happens was her husband, the alleged councilman, came out, and he had a gun. Yes, he had a gun. He pulled the gun out on me, and he assaulted me, pulled the gun out on me. He didn't realize that I was on FaceTime with Onique. And I'm like, look, he got a gun. So by this time, he's trying to hide the gun behind his back, so he's not seen on camera, whatever. And he damages my phone. I had an iPhone 14 Pro. He damaged my phone. And this is the gag. After he did that, he went and he pressed charges on me for assault and brandishing a firearm. Didn't know he was being screen recorded. Hell, I didn't know he was being screen recorded. So after that situation happened, Onique, supposed to be my friend, are you okay? Oh my God, I screen recorded it. I'm like, you what? But I'm so caught up about what happened. I'm like, I'll get to that later. So she's like, I'm screen recorded. He's going to jail, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, cool. I got a friend with her. So I go to her house after it happened, right? After I go straight to her house because I'm thinking, this is my friend and she recorded it. I can get the footage from her. We go to the police because my phone is broken. So I get to her house. She's like, yeah, we're gonna press charges. He's this messed up individual, a whole bunch of obscenities, and we're gonna press charges. So when I get to her house, let's back up a little bit. When I get to her house, she's on the phone with the councilman's wife, the one who allegedly, went to my house, pulled up in my house and did all the other stuff, told me to come outside to fight, which I have proof of that. Why you on the phone with her? That was, number one. And she had did some other things too to me in the past, but I couldn't pinpoint it until she did this here. So I'm like, why you on the phone with her? That's weird, you know what I mean? So I brushed past that. So while she's talking, she's trying to play mediator. She does that. She's actually messy, but she tries to play mediator, and that's her disguise to being messy. But anywho, she did that, she's on the phone with her, so I'm watching that. So she's like, yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna, I said, I'm gonna press charges on him because he actually, pressed, charges on me. No, I don't know that he pressed charges yet. I don't know that he pressed charges. I know the story's all over the place. So after I leave her house and calm down, I'm like, I'm going to go press charges. But when I go home to go get my wallet and stuff, the police is at my house. He had already went while I'm at Onique's house and pressed charges on me. So now this really infuriates me. So she's like, okay, come get me. I'll go with you to the police department because I got the video, da-da-da-da-da. So the whole time, old girl is at the police department. Old boy's wife, the one who threatened me, she's already there to press charges on me and get a restraining order. Restraining order for what? Y'all fools threatening me. Whole time Onique is eating this up. Onique Florence is eating this up, right? Eating it up. Just in the middle of everything. And while we at the police station, Onique goes, she's over there talking to the city councilman's wife. Then she comes over here and talk to me, give her information. Then she goes back over there, bring a bone, carry a bone. Bring a bone, carry a bone. That type of situation. So I'm peeping the whole thing at the police station. She even tried to check me at the police station when I'm fussing at the girl. Like, no fuss at her, Thomason, because I get up and leave. Bitch, you can leave. You can leave. So, and I'm talking about this. This happened about a month or two ago because it's just irritating me that, that I even allow these people in my life. Well, anyway, she tried to check me at the police station or whatever. She did that and got smart with me. And that was, strike number one. So when she finally decides to give me the video, right, I posted it everywhere because one, this man is, he was running for office. Well, he lost the election, but still doing things in the community. And I wanted the community to know who he was. This man is pretending to be this person, but he's actually this person. So that was my sole purpose of sending the video out to everyone. So let me tell you about Onique. So once I send the video out, now mind you, she screen recorded it and we're on FaceTime. So she's in the bottom square of the whole video of the incident that happened. She was not worried about me or my safety. She was not worried about that young man pulling a gun out on me. Do you know Onique hit me up and told me something, take the video down because I don't want to look like a snitch. What? So I'm like, okay. She's like, well, who did you send the video to? Because I don't want to look like no snitch or whatever. That's messy that you send the video out. How is it messy that I sent the video out and you screen recorded it? So after that, you know, I did not stop sending the video out. You know what I'm saying? She got the fussing and whatever, and she claimed that the dude that she's dealing with is beefing with somebody else behind the video because she allegedly looks like a snitch. Instantly, this young lady turned from Onique Florence to Tasha St. Patrick. Oh, you done turned the city up with this one. Oh my God, you don't know what you did. We in a world of trouble. I'm talking about, she's talking so bad. In my mind, I'm saying this is a big rich town. Yeah, I just come from the forest. The fuck is wrong with you? I'm so sorry, y'all. Anywho, he gonna pull out. Do you see my car? Anywho, so she turns into Tasha St. Patrick. She's this big gangster in Virginia, the first lady. Her man is this, and I don't know her dude like that. I just know what she tells me. But I know for a fact that her dude was not beefing with this person she claims she's beefing with. She turned this whole situation. Now, I'm the victim. She done turned this whole situation about her. I'm talking about she making videos and posts and everything. Called me all kinds of names. She came to my house. Now, I feel bad because I'm thinking that her dude, her boyfriend, beefing with somebody that I know behind this. And now I feel bad because he absolutely has nothing to do with it. I don't have no beef with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is cool. He's actually the logical one in the relationship. And if you're watching this, I hope you get away from her because that girl is messy. And you know where you just came from, and she's gonna tear you down. I'm telling you that now because she's putting you in all kinds of beef that you ain't got nothing to do with. So she just claimed that, you know, her boyfriend is beefing. It's gonna be this big bang out and this big gang war. You got this gang. Now, mind you, I'm not in the street. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm thinking that gangs is getting ready to beef behind this. I'm thinking that the whole city getting ready. This is how she explaining it. None of this stuff is true. That boyfriend of hers ain't even beefing. They ain't even got nothing going on. She just literally made that situation about her. Now, mind you, this young lady just lost her son. Yes, I'm going to bring that up. Yes, she just lost her son. And I understand grief, okay? Because I lost my parents, both my parents. So I understand grief. I've never lost a child, but I've lost a parent, both parents, and my sister. So I'm trying to be mindful of her grief because it just happened that she lost her son. Her son was killed. I'm talking about she talking to me like I'm a dog, yo. And I'm sitting there eating and not saying nothing in my house. In my house. Because I felt like I was wrong. Child, when I found out that wench was lying, that weight surgery having floppy body wench was lying, Jesus. Every time she's a hypochondriac. Every time she's either somebody's dying or her body is ailing. It's always some drama with her. And I don't know what it was on me. I could not pick it up. Man, when I found out that she lied, that her boyfriend won't beef with nobody, I talked to the dude. She don't even know that the dude that she alleged that her boyfriend was beefing with that reached out to her, he was just checking to make sure I was okay because he's a fellow comedian. He does jokes. He tells jokes with me. I work with him. She doesn't even know that. She's just picking random names and just making it about her. She just wants this big street fiasco. Well, anyway, I found out that she lied, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't even, he said, don't even say nothing. So I don't even say nothing about it, right? So a month go by, my life is getting back to normal. I'm back booked and busy. I'm working. I'm getting booked for shows. And there's one young lady who also cooks because I told you, Onique cooks. She's not no chef. She's not licensed. She ain't got no certification or nothing like that. In fact, she's behind on her truck payment, her food truck payment, since you want to talk about me. Anyway, she, a young lady who was mentoring Onique, whom Onique turned against with her messy self, This poor lady, Christian lady, beautiful spirit, had cooked some food, and I had bought a dinner from her. It was absolutely delicious. Soon as I bought the dinner, now mind you, Onique had this other young lady watching my page every day for whatever reason. Her name was Arshell. Watching my page. You're not even my friend. When I tell you watchers are real, I'm watching my page every day, watching my live videos, picking things out to see what I'm talking about, just a whole bunch of mess. So when I found this out, I blocked everybody. Everybody gets blocked. You don't have access to me. So I buy the dinner from the other young lady. Food was delicious. She hits me up out the blue. Now let's back up. She had put a package of turkey wings in my freezer because I told she cooked. She didn't have any room in her freezer about 4 months prior. So when she saw that I bought that food, she found any excuse to hit me up. Now, I had changed my number, but I still have an iPhone. So I was still getting text messages from my other phone number, right? So she texted that number, told me something, you got some meat in my freezer. I need it. From 4 months ago. Which, if you hate me and I'm all this and I'm messy, girl, you balling, right? Because you Tasha St. Patrick. You balling. Why you ain't go buy you no more meat? Why you worried about which I gave it back to her. Let's be clear. Why you worried about a couple of packs of meat from 5 months ago? This is what I'm saying. Yo, watch her. So this is what I'm saying. She never was my friend. And the fact that only thing that the falling out happened is I called her messy. When I called her messy, all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. If I can't tell you about yourself as a friend, as a sister, you never was my friend. You was my enemy. You was my enemy the whole time. Like certain situations, like I had another situation with somebody, like you always the mediator in somebody's beef, but you the one that's stirring the pot up. So I just wanted to, just say just a whole bunch of people. And another thing, the level that I was on dealing with those people, I should not have been dealing with them because I had already graduated. Those people, they want local fame. They want to be popular in the city. They ain't got nothing going on. It was another one, Cyclops. These people, they don't have nothing going on but local popularity. Not even in the state, that particular city. And I had to be mindful of that because I'm destined for great things. Like, I've worked with so many people. Like, I had to keep in mind, these people supposed to be my friend. They ain't never been to a show. Onique, now I call her my sister. She's never been to a show. I had one show where I opened up for Charleston White. The next day, she went to go see somebody else. But that day before, you think she came to see me? But I'd be so pressed to have a friend. You know what I mean? That I just was willing to accept anything at that point. But not no more. Like, I'm on it. And we're going to do this What About Your Friends series and just keep this going. Because, like, I have been struggling in the friend arena and just being abused. I will do anything for people, and unfortunately for me, I accept anything. I was accepting anything, so I'm like, hold on. Then when I go left, I'm wrong, and I'm really not. It's just a whole bunch of stuff built up. But anywho, Onika is still slinging dinners. I'm talking about she had lost her son, and then the next week, I'm talking about her story so dramatic. This fool told me that after she was pregnant, right? I had stopped messing with her because I saw that she was messing. I told her, I said, I really kind of fell back from you anyway because you messy, and I saw it. So in the midst of it, she was telling people, she was pregnant. She posted she was pregnant by the same dude, and I'm like, okay, great. Like, we almost 40, but go off, like whatever. You just got put out of one apartment and barely able to pay your rent with this apartment because what you was doing, you was using my Instacart. Like a true friend that I am, you use my Instacart. So I know you're not even together with selling your dinners. You know what I'm saying? I try to give you a business plan, a game plan to do pre-orders. That way you can get paid because she's counting on people to order food because her food is good. Sometimes everybody ain't got money to buy food every day. Everybody don't eat out every day, but that's a whole nother story. It's just a pattern of me. It was just a pattern of me seeing these people for who they are, and I'm so glad that I'm aware. And right now in this shadow work, I'm in. I don't even want to say that I'm lonely because I'm not really lonely. I am aware. So I notice that God is just removing people from my life that ain't supposed to be there, and replacing them with people that are. So I just want to give you this lesson. Be mindful of your friends. Because your friends, you know, if they're not supporting you, because she and other ones, she's never supported, not nothing. She's never been to a show, never, not one time. She'll support drama though. If they're not pushing you to your highest potential, but always got you in the midst of drama, always calling you about some gossip, but don't want to call you about making business plans and stuff like that, or things for your future, that's not your friend. Friends build, friends love, friends take care of each other, friends protect each other, and she did none of that. So this story is about Onika Florence. I'm sure she's gonna watch this, and I'm gonna get cussed out on the internet, probably on Facebook. But y'all make sure y'all tap in and hit that subscribe button, because I got more story times to go. I love each and every one of y'all. Bye bye. I gotta go do some shopping. Instacart.